put an end to the partnership. They walked into the audience chamber and found two people that neither had been expecting. Holy shit, it's Gandalf and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Across the room was an old man in wizard garb and a strong-looking brute that stood guard by him. Who are you, and why are you wasting my time? Polymesho. Does anyone have a good Gandalf voice? I guess I could.
I want to give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
Alexis, I can do it. Go.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Go nuts.
Eh? I will make this introduction short. Jesus Christ, what is that name even?
A Polymesho.
I am a Polymesho, Archwizard of Grimoire. I come on behalf of the Empire to speak with you.
That is the most fantasy line ever. I'm
Yep.
a Polymesho.
I am a Polymesho.
Hang on, just back it up so we can see
I
the
am a
glory of
Polymesho.
that line.
The glorious
Arch
line.
Wizard of Grimoire. I mean,
Archwizard of
holy crap.
Grimoire, I come on behalf of the Empire to speak with
You know what?
you.
In my mind now, he sounds like the monarch.
And your bodyguard?
Grimoire!
Yes, that is the dude from the arena earlier. Kinu, do you still want to do him, or?
No,
I think I was going to take over.
Oh, you were gonna do it?
Yeah.
yeah, I
I'm a
pretty
geeky.
much was going to use my Mirth voice for him, but then he had one line.
Oh, well, we've got some more from a Polymesho here.
We've got some more from Apollo.
He is called Abukiki. He is the city's champion gladiator and my tasty treat. Do not mind him.
He's a rat boy.
So
If he's-
scrumptious.
Stop.
If
Please
he-
stop.
in my mouth.
I like how Saren's giving him the side eye, like I.
Yep.
Stop. Please. I need to regain composure.
His nipples are more pronounced than mine.
His
If-
nipples look like milk though.
Oh jeez.
Oh boy.
Ask that to stop.
All right, we gotta get this line. We gotta do it.
Okay. If he stays his hand.
Titan?
Give me a moment. I am Groot.
Are you gonna keep doing? Is that the plan? Just all of his lines?
I am Groot.
I actually have a voice for Abukiki now that is different.
I could do him. I mean, anyone could think of something. I make no promises.
I make no promises.
The war is outside, humans.
I make the promises.
The war is outside.
I am still
Yes.
Groot.
Yes, we do have to keep moving, unfortunately,
Yeah, we
despite
gotta get somewhere.
but we're having fun, but we gotta move. We gotta move. The war is outside, humans. Do not drag that mud in with you. Now tell me, why are you here other than to cause trouble?
I will not beat around the bush.
But I will beat around other things.
I am aware that you have recently come into possession of a sword, the Hawkblade. Am I correct?
Oh,
So yeah, we killed a big monster and we found a sword, and it's
found a
apparently
magic
a
sword.
sword of the gods, and it chose Loren.
We
found
found
it in a
Excalibur
trash
in
heap.
a trash heap.
Pretty much. What of it?
Reports tell me that it glows for you, thus giving you its secret powers. I've come to ask for an alliance between the Empire and the Amazons, so that the sword may be used for its true purpose.
Oh, and then are the
No,
elves
she
gonna
is
come and ask
not
for
human,
alliance?
Kuro. Loren is an Amazon. They're a different race, apparently.
Apparently, like 6-foot-tall women.
Yep.
They're
Loren
just-
crossed her arms and gave the old
Um,
wizard a venomous
I
look.
believe they're golems.
Saren was no less unwelcoming. Where should we start? I will not be a puppet for the Empire. The Amazons will not take sides in this petty war. This sword is not of your concern. You could not possibly know its purpose, and you were remarkably mistaken to think you could come here and assume otherwise. Who's actually doing Amakiki? I told you she would not listen.
I like the Groot idea.
Do
I
you
like the
want-
Groot idea, but I kind of
because
want to actually read the
he-
lines
He
also.
really has the fewest lines, and it's not like they're very long.
How
You can just
about
read
you
them.
do I am Groot and then I'll translate?
Oh, do it as Rocket Raccoon, yeah.
I'm still just here for the food.
Do the,
Can anyone
Alright.
do a Rocket
Just do-
Raccoon voice? I mean,
can anybody do a Danny Glover as translation?
I told you
Oh,
she
wait, no.
wouldn't listen.
Who is it that plays Rocket Raccoon? Ah, whatever. Who gives a shit? I am Groot.
I told you she would not listen. I'll just say it.
What is there to listen to? Your master was wrong to come here.
I am Groot.
I have no master.
I
I am a
am
free
Groot.
man. Saren twitched from how deep those words cut. It had been so easy. I am Groot. Oh, God! Oh!
I am Groot.
It had been so easy to forget that not all men were slaves.
Oh, man.
What's my core?
Quiet! I will handle the negotiations here.
I realize I made a mistake thinking I could so easily persuade someone as headstrong as the Amazon princess. Of course, why would you be concerned about the Empire or anyone else for that matter?
Now I expect Apollo Mesho to be baking me cookies.
Please allow me to make a thorough case explaining why Alexis is cooking eggs.
Loren cut her hand through the air in impatience. Sound effect?
Whoosh.
No. I have already made up my mind.
Ah, princess. Important guests have arrived for an audience.
Oh my god.
More?
Oh my
Your
God.
friends? Nope. It's Ray and Mirth. Into the audience chamber walked Druid, Mirth, and Ray. They were already in solemn moods, but seeing two unexpected humans sent them wild.
Excuse me, I need to give myself a sound effect for that. Agents of the Empire.
Elven witch!
Apollo Mesho raised his staff to cast an attack spell, but Ray had shot a perfectly aimed bolt, knocking it from the mage's hands.
I easily could have hit you in the face.
In the next moment, Ray was tackled by Amakiki while Mirth had summoned vines to puncture through the floor tiles and grab Apollo Mesho's legs.
You know I'm gonna make him grab
Stop
me
this madness! Saren ran to the elf and the gladiator to pull them apart. With a sturdy kick of his foot, he shoved the gladiator away from the elf and out of his chokehold. A quick flash of his sword kept the two separated.
Seen here.
This isn't enemy territory, this is neutral territory, Kuro. You will not battle within the citadel. Mirth and Apollo Mesho huffed at each other from across the room. Their companions slowly stopped growling at each other and joined the other side.
I am Groot.
Within these walls, no war exists. If you battle, I will eradicate you, understand?
There is no war in Bossing Say.
My apologies, Princess Loren. I was not expecting the enemy.
And I was not expecting filth.
This is the everyone is racist episode. This is what I meant to title that.
Listen to yourselves. You don't know each other, but have already committed to hating one another. The druid and her brother are of no threat to you. Must it always be attack first, ask questions later?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
There have been countless charges from the Empire against this very druid that stands before me. Killing her would be doing my nation a service.
I have personally done your kind no harm. I have only ever protected the forest. You only wish to kill anyone who would have the common sense to stand against you.
I will hear no more of this squabble. This war is your own fault.
As a matter of fact, it is not. And that is why I came here as soon as I could.
I am Groot?
You wish to blame the Empire entirely? Mirth flashed a pair of ornery eyes toward the mage and his fighter.
As much as I would like to, the reality is far more upsetting. The soldiers that attacked the Elven City were not under the Empire's influence.
They are racist every episode, but this one in particular.
What soldiers are you speaking of? The elves attacked our cities. That is how this war started.
Damn, Claudia.
The soldiers were not humans at all. They were goblins under an illusion spell to appear to be the Empire. Whoever attacked us, or both of us, if your story is true, wanted to bait us into a war. It, worked. Unfortunately.
Why should I trust you?
Use your magic on this goblin sash found in the forest. Sense it for yourself.
Very convenient that they have that. She threw a garment toward Apollomesha, who caught it. He focused on it and trembled.
Demon magic has tricked us both. This garment reeks of illusion magic. That is a skill only taught in the Everburn Mountains.
I guess we should go to the Everburn Mountains.
Adventure.
Demons. It's always demons.
Fucking demons.
Demons. It's always demons.
Faust, he is their leader. I have fought him in the past, and he is beyond ruthless. He is near impossible to kill. My comrades and I had thought we had done so. It appears we were wrong.
Oops.
So bad.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-ba. The council will not believe me if I tell them it was all a trick. They believe wholeheartedly, as I did, that the filthy, filthy elves meant to wage war.
I do not want this war, Archblizzard. I will see it end by any means.
Including your demise.
I'm not glory in this war either. If we can
Excuse
find
me.
peace to the truth, then we should do it.
Apollomesha, are you eating something?
Toffee, they're delicious.
A brief moment of silence told Loren that the two of them needed to form an alliance, or else they would kill each other off for no reason. Saren's gaze bounced between both faction leaders, eager for them to come to the same conclusion.
I propose we join forces against our true enemy.
Apollomesha straightened.
And start fighting
The
someone else.
demons, you mean? Yes, we may not see eye to eye, but a more dangerous foe is at large.
Then we shall seek peace with our nations.
The old wizard was silent for a long moment, and then reached out his hand toward the druid. She stared at it and then reached out her own. Oh, we have special art for this. Amazing. They shook hands with each other, sealing their new alliance.
I'd like to note that this CG was drawn with the suggestive content off filter in mind.
Yep. Actually, let's
Let's check.
No. Wait. Is that... No, it's the same. Everyone in the room marveled at how their attitudes had completely changed, putting their personal vendettas aside for the greater good.
It's almost like this game's plot wasn't very well thought out.
We got a new party member.
Follow me,
And he's exactly the same as Draco, except he's a much less interesting character.
Hey,
Clearly.
you know what? Another Draco is fine as long as he doesn't talk. Because then he'll start talking about the good old days.
Well,
when-
Draco's all about fire magic.
Nowhere near as attractive as you are.
The one difference is he has paralyzed instead of whatever Draco has there. And he's also got healing, which Draco I don't think has.
Clearly, we should use both of them.
So, should we learn... I mean, Draco's got fire covered, so you think we should go for Meteor Swarm, Earth Damage, or Water Damage, or Healing? We've got 3
Meteor
skill
is
points.
always the best.
I say Meteor Storm because
Okay, yeah.
because deep down he wants to be Sephiroth.
Yep, he does. Let's go Meteor Storm, Regenerate. Let's see.
Veritas.
No. That's single target. Yeah, we want this. So apparently he's less AoE focused than Draco and more single target.
And more murder people.
which means he's less useful on easy mode, which we're playing on.
But still, that still makes him better than like 80% of our party members.
Yep.
We should still use him.
Can the elves really work together with the humans?
Nope.
We must try, Ray. The only other option is to be attacked on 2 fronts rather than just one.
I am Groot.
Archwizard, the sword.
Oh, yes. Princess Loren's sword.
How do you know of the Hawk Blade?
I am well researched in the ancient swords and have actively been searching for them. Of course, I would know if someone was casually carrying one.
That's how it works. I took a class in college, so I know all about it.
I would love it if this is actually the future after an apocalypse and
Yes.
he was in a Tolkien college course.
Are you seeking to manipulate her to do your bidding?
The sword does not need to stand just for the Empire. It could stand for our combined forces as well.
Friendship.
This sword is dragging into me into commitments I have not yet made. Is that all it will do? I want nothing more to do with it. I don't like swords. I'm an Amazon. Loren unsheathed the sword, and it glowed. But she immediately slammed it against the floor. Everyone gasped in horror. Ah!
It's no way to have a sword.
Yeah, you disrespect the soul.
Amukiki rushed up to it and bent down to pick it up. After a moment of hesitation, he grabbed it and held it for a long moment. Despair broke across his face, while the Polymesho cringed and looked away. The gladiator stood up with a plain sword in his hand and nothing more.
You're throwing it away, but it has chosen you.
A piece of metal is not going to run my life. If you want it so badly, you can have it. I have plenty of superior weapons here at the Citadel.
You will never find a blade stronger than this one. Don't be a fool and throw it away. The world needs you, and you're running away.
If our armies are to fight as one, we need not only a fearless leader, but one who would not appear to be biased against either side. With this sword, everyone would agree that the gods themselves chose you to lead us against the demons.
Your Highness, they need you.
That is not my problem.
Then we will ask the Queen to lead. Queen Karen is a good substitute.
Bad news, buddy.
Yeah.
Though she cannot wield the sword.
Loren was tense, thinking of her mother taking her place. Could she send her mother to war after just returning her home?
Thought you hated your mom now. Can you just make up your mind?
This is absurd. You could not have the queen. You missed, in the last episode, Kinu, it went into her feelings about how hurt she is that her mother was in love with a man. So she's just bitter about that.
You shut the fuck up, Mom.
That seems more like her decision than yours. Just saying.
Polymesho dropping some sense bombs there. Loren knew her mother would take up this role, if only as a means to kill herself. She could not lose her mother to this. Dealing with suicide in this game. This game. This game. Oh dear.
Your Majesty. By the way, I just noticed something. The angle at which Mirth is angled, that's not proportionally right. Like, one of her boobs is, like, hanging off of her body 5 inches longer than, like, the other
It's not proportionally right, but it is sexy.
It's perspective.
No, it's not.
I just thought for a second, off in the distance, you just kind of hear, "Yes, that's a good idea. Kill yourself."
Saren had difficulty bringing Loren's hard
Skeletor
stare
is our
toward
voice
him.
for the main villain. So
We're the bad idea bears. You should really go kill yourself. You don't have to go to work for 3 more hours.
So,
Anyway, Sorry, I had a bit of coughing fit there. Had to mute the mic. All right. Shall we joke?
Here we go.
Perfect time to dick around.
This incessant begging for your help is just going to keep getting louder and more whiny the longer this war goes on. They're just going to keep coming back until you have to kill them all and get your peace and quiet back, he says with the world's largest fedora on his head.
Friendly.
What happens outside of the Citadel will affect you too. If this war continues, you are letting the world you live in be destroyed and ruled by chaos.
Or forceful.
The demons must be stopped. Once they are done wiping out the humans and the elves, they will come for you.
We have 1 vote for joking and 1 vote for friendly right now.
You guys can't hear it, but my cat is currently walking all over my laptop.
Okay, looks like we're going with forceful.
The
just
demons
want to hear
must
a
be
cat walking.
stopped. John was the demons, and then you were Skellington and wrote this. Once they are done wiping out the humans and the elves, they will come for you. We should take this war to them and show them that the Amazons are not to be messed with. Wow, way to kill the dramatic tension.
Loren stared straight in front of her, contemplating his words. Siren prayed that he had gotten through to his mistress. Finally, the princess's eyes blinked back into reality and looked at the faces around the room. The demons are asking for a fight, and I shall give it to them. Everyone was more than relieved. The air in the room was significantly lighter. All their voices started getting clear. It's like helium.
Oh my god.
Eat the sword.
The warrior looked down at the hawk blade and then slowly walked up to Loren. She gazed at it warily. Amakiki knelt down suddenly in front of her, holding up the hilt for her to take.
I am Groot.
Most of my life has been spent
I
training
am-
myself to wield this weapon, but it does not recognize me as worthy.
I am Groot.
So I return this blade and swear my life to its owner.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
I will follow Loren, Princess of the Amazons, and will give my life if necessary to protect her. Siren looked locked up at hearing the gladiator's pledge because it was so similar to the one he had given not too long ago. But this man did not need to protect his mistress. Siren knew he was the only protector that Loren ever needed.
Is there going to be a plot twist? It turns out this guy is an ex-slave from the Amazons.
I don't think so, but who knows. Loren stared down at the sword and then finally wrapped her fingers around its handle, lifting it into the air. It glowed! Is this your calling, sword? Uniting these people to slay the demons responsible.
I am sure of it, Your Highness.
She sheathed it and looked over at her servant. We shall see, I suppose.
Hey, she smiled.
All right, an historical alliance was formed then, as opposed to a historical alliance.
That means this author must be English.
Yep. The humans and the except I don't think he is, but the humans and the elves had joined forces with the Amazons to lead one united army against the enemy who had threatened them all. After some negotiations, both Polymesho and Mirth were prepared to take the steps to convince their individual nations to end the war. The Citadel was designated as the base of operations due to it being the only neutral fortress in the land. This is where the game really starts, basically, is the idea. The guests were all treated to a formal Amazon welcome and peacemaking rituals, including great feasts, folk songs, and tests of strength.
Grateful.
After a few hearty days of bonding, the Amazons had concluded that an alliance could be formed between the three cultures, and even the human and elf factions began to put their differences aside. How nice.
And that's how we solved racism.
Yep.
With
Racist.
war.
I am Groot.
You are very strong for an elf. I believe that was a compliment. All right. You're not so bad yourself.
And then they proceed to romance each other.
For a human.
I am Groot.
I'm the greatest warrior in Grimoire. I'm not bad at all.
I am Groot.
Even the greatest warrior can fall from a single arrow.
If you know what I mean.
The two stared at each other and then laughed. Ha 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 ha.
ha.
I am Groot.
You're right, I should have the arrows at my side even if I don't need them. You think brute strength is everything, huh? Prepare to be proved otherwise.
Oh, you need that again? Okay. 1 moment.
Just has that ready to go.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I am Groot?
Is that a challenge, assassin? They paused, both sure that they were the superior fighter. Accepted. May the best elf win. Amakiki chuckled and they slammed their fists together in a gesture of good sport.
Let me elaborate everything.
Yeah, we got a new party member. Amakiki. He's a party member. He's basically a pretty vanilla tank. I don't even
Despite
really care.
being the least
Let's
armored
get some
of
skills.
anyone.
Yep, despite being the least armored of anyone. Oh, and now we'll get to see what he looks like with the content filter. Oh, we'll get to try that out.
That's the thing, is like, people
Let's get him,
always
provoke.
confuse Barbarian and Berserker. He is in Berserker garb. Those are the people that go in fully
Well,
armed and just
so
have
is
nothing.
Ramus, to be fair, and he's the Berserker. So
Yeah, they kind of switched it.
Nearby, Draco grinned excitedly and turned toward Ramus standing idly next to him. He held out his fist toward him.
Fist bump.
May the best elf win.
Ramus just looked at the fire mage. Look at that. I like that look on his face right now.
Oh, dwarf. What? Come on, I have all of them in my deck. Let's make a cool challenge pact thingy, too.
Ramus grumbled and walked away, leaving Draco hanging. He pouted.
Well, sucks for you, because you were just going to win anyway. Now I win. Draco wins. Draco wins forever. Yay.
Hi, Dithy.
Draco's so beautiful. I love him.
Yeah, he really is. I like Draco.
This poor guy.
Kuro, the Human Elf War just started, but it's been on the verge of happening for a long time, and then Grob the Goblin did his illusion magic and started the war, and that just happened.
Hey, no, don't take that from me.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Misty does Grob.
Don't talk to yourself, Draco. People will think you're crazy. That fucking smirk.
Maybe I am crazy.
Ever thought of that?
Oh, wait, did I mute
Sorry.
that?
That would explain so much.
Well, I did try to resurrect my wife by holding a children's card game tournament, but don't be a meanie about it.
I'll try not. Be prepared to leave soon.
Leave me.
Leave me.
Just off in the background, she's just telling a random servant.
Yep. Leave me.
It's her battle cry. What would you leave me for?
Yes, sir.
Saren walked up to his mistress, Loren, while she was holding her final audience with Apollomesho and Mirth.
So it is agreed. We shall both head back to our capitals to divert attention far away from the citadel and to convince our nations to put a stop to this bloodshed.
Yes, I will help the Forest Elder see how we were so easily fooled.
Just so easily.
Princess Loren, you must come visit each of us immediately. If everything goes as planned, we need to introduce you to our respective councils as the new commander of the combined army.
Speaking of which, I do not feel the Grimoire Council will be so readily convinced that the elves did not attack. I may need your help in convincing them.
I will come visit you both as time allows.
Your Highness, all preparations for departure have been made.
Oh, Saren. Good. Stand in front of me. I want to look at that ass.
Yeah.
That smirk on his face.
Saren cautiously stepped in front of Loren as she asked. The princess unsheathed her sword and he tensed.
Time to make you a woman.
My first decree.
I was gonna go for prepare your anus.
Loren, that's not how that works.
High Commander.
My first decree as the High Commander is to promote you to my second in command. We're not a slave anymore.
Your
You're an
Majesty.
ex-slave.
Kneel, Saren.
Okay.
All right. Without question, he obeyed.
DJ.
The
Oh,
Hawk
the
Blade
pers-
then tapped both of his shoulders, and he looked up at Loren with disbelief.
It's a weird scene, but he's into it.
You have proven your worth to me as an advisor, and I will have it known that your commands are to be respected as if they were mine.
Does this
My
scene
God, look
change
how
with
thin,
suggestive
Look how
content?
thin his waist is. Look
Oh.
how
Like it
thin.
does.
He
I
doesn't
don't
look
think
like he's
so.
fucking eaten ever.
Oh, it actually does. Holy crap.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Why does that one affect it, but not
And
the
look,
other?
no, examine this
Good
real quick.
question.
No, go back real quick. Examine that real quick. That was photoshopped as fuck on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was added. The suggestive content off was added later. It used to just.
Wasn't there a scene with Lauren where like you could clearly see her belly button? So like it was essentially literally.
can
just-
always
Oh, yeah,
see
you
it.
could see her belly button through the shirt, but it was
Yeah.
like on top of the shirt.
Thank you, Your Majesty. My life is yours.
The princess smiled almost unexpectedly. As my second in command, you may call me less formally.
Really? Yes, Prince. Ma'am.
The gesture was beyond comprehension. Was he no longer a slave? Feeling barely registered. An entire lifetime of being treated as just a lowly servant, and now Saren was given one of the highest honors he could ever obtain. Loren sheathed her sword, but it took Saren several more moments to stand again.
Loren, I don't know how to feel about this. Step on my face. Do it. I need to. I need this.
I am happy for you.
Back to our matter. You need a token of the Empire to pass into Griffar unharmed.
The old wizard materialized a medallion from his robes and held it out to Loren. She instead nodded for Saren to take it instead.
Get him the medallion of light.
This will let you pass into the Empire's lands without much trouble. I assume the rogues and bandits who do not recognize our laws will still try to wreck your shit.
Ignore the fact that
Will
they're
you,
wearing our uniforms.
Because we need an explanation for random encounters, am I right?
That is a wise idea. I shall give you the first placing so that those still loyal to the elders will not strike you down.
The druid closed her eyes and a glowing flower sprouted from her palm. She plucked it and handed it over to Saren.
If you would kindly put this poison ivy over your crotch.
She smiled as she placed it delicately in Saren's hands. Look at Saren.
Saren's face.
The
Feel it
feel of her
tingle.
hands made his heart jump
Does that mean I
unexpectedly.
just deflowered you?
I've read this Yoshi sheet before.
Oh.
That's a sexy plant.
These will be useful, and will leave to meet with you soon.
I must be off right now, but I will leave Amokiki to you. He's
No,
a
she was
fine
going
piece
to-
of real estate.
Yep.
But you just joined our party, no.
Yeah,
And
makes
I
sense.
and I have convinced Ray to travel with you as well.
Farewell, and be safe. The two faction leaders bowed and left the palace to depart from the citadel altogether. Amanda Breza approached Loren and saluted her with a hand over her heart.
Your Majesty, the Amazons are ready to fight for you. Your allies are strong, and we will no doubt be victorious. But we should not turn down a chance to strengthen our numbers. There may still be more allies to be found hidden around Aravorn.
So there's no more party switching from this point. From now on, once we get party members, they stick around. Thank you.
I kind of
You
like,
are
I
dismissed.
kind of like rotating parties.
There's a little bit of rotating, but
Like
not like before.
it's what made Final Fantasy IV my favorite Final Fantasy is the fact that like
Yeah.
encounters were specifically designed.
Well, the way it's going to
around
work is each
specific
location we
party
go
members.
to, we get a different character.
how
So,
many
like, we're
side
going to all the
quests do I
locations,
have left
recruiting
before you
everyone.
can Find all 108 stars.
It's a good question.
It's
I'm not
like-
actually beating this game is the thing, so I don't know all the questions. I do not know all
Ooh,
the
blind
answers.
Loki.
Anyway, she's dismissed. More allies. Besides the dwarves, whom could we recruit to our cause? I can think of no one of value.
If I may interject, we've encountered several powerful people on our journey that I think would be useful to have on our side. Mesfit, the dark elf rogue leader, was strong beyond belief. Even though he has made a blood pact with demons, he could be persuaded to our side.
But you have not bought the DLC. Buy now for $7.99.
Yep, Mesfit and Jimbar are both DLC.
Yeah. There is also the shapeshifter Shambar. She may not see the point, but I do believe we could convince her that even her isolated swamp is in danger.
What are you talking about?
Yes, those are excellent ideas. If I have time, I will see to recruiting them.
What are you doing in my swamp?
My swamp! When shall we depart?
Tomorrow morning, at dawn. Be prepared, Saren. We have a war to end.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, hold up a second.
Yes? The celebration of the Queen's return had ended. The pacts had been made, and the party was ready to set off to fix what the demons had so easily broken. Okay. I think this is a good stopping point for tonight, but let's take a look at what's going to be happening next.
Next time on
So yeah, we can go around Truth Temple. We can go there, and we can recruit Ryu there. That's where Ryu lives. We can go to Dark Elf Village and get Mesfit. We can go to Grand Tree and get Mirth. We can go to Grimoire and get a Polymesho. We can go to Shambar's hut and get Shambara. I think that's it. I'm not sure if there's anything in the Chizulu ruins.
Once we get all 5 of those, does that mean that we have everyone?
I think that's all the characters.
My God.
I'm still just here for the food.
Ryu from Street Fighter.
Yeah, Ryu from Street Fighter. So yeah, that's for next time. Well, this was a fun stream. Thanks for coming, Chibi and Alexis.
Yeah, happy to. Thanks for inviting
Yeah.
me.
Please do come again anytime.
Please do. It was a hoot.
It was a hoot and a holler.
Hootenanny.
A hootenanny indeed.
Golly!
Plus, next time you'll get to meet Elf Obama.
Gee willikers.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Elfbama.
Mesfit is Elf
happening?
Obama.
Yep, Mesfit is Elfbama.
Actually, let me check our calendar really quick. I don't think we have anything for the next couple weeks. Like, we've been out of town so much.
Yeah.
We might do Earthbound. That's it. We might do Earthbound next Friday though. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll move that to Sunday. We could do Earthbound this Sunday, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I've stopped doing Sunday streams since attendance has been.
Yeah,
so
we don't
low
have
for
anything
us.
on Sundays, so.
Yeah, I've gone back to
I-
Thursday.
I was actually planning on making the Dungeons and Dragons streams be on Sunday.
Well, for now, we don't have anything on Sunday anyway.
That's true. I'll wait and see.
Well, I mean, we need to check with, like, usually we have, I mean, we don't have, like, a really big stream or anything. We just have a couple people who. Yeah, we
mess
just kind
around.
of hang out and play Earthbound. But, but yeah, because I've never actually played through all of Earthbound. But,
That's funny. Titan was kind of doing the same thing with Mother 3.
Yep.
nice. But
Hey,
yeah,
how far are you in Earthbound?
we are really not far. We just got to 3. We're
You
just
know what?
us-
Let me
So you got
throw up
some-
some gifts for us while we're talking.
Yes. And suddenly this song starts playing.
So
Yeah.
you guys do the arting?
Yeah, we do that.
All of the arts.
Yeah, I was gonna say the thing is, like during the summer we're gonna be gone a lot. Like July and June, we'll probably be missing a ton of streams.
Well, this is a drop in, drop out kind of thing. You know,
Oh
different
yeah, I
people
just meant in
every
general.
time.
So I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll probably be like absent at the after party and stuff. I'm finally gonna take the helm again for y'all.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night.
Finally, the after party properly maintained.
I know.
Yes.
Poor
Things were
live bait.
falling apart.
Poor
pretty
live
quick.
bait has had to do everything.
I mean, we just don't know how to party.
He's such a sweetheart.
He's good at listening to orders, not at giving them.
Hey now, he's already taken.
Oh, live bait pick up somebody while we were gone?
Oh boy.
We need to find out about this.
Oh
Chats?
dear.
Chats?
I highly encourage you to.
Bitch, don't start something.
I'm
We're
gonna.
gonna what, Tumblr later tonight live?
Hey,
Hey, what's
hey,
up,
hey,
buddy?
Draco, I'm gonna start a fire. How about that?
Go fire
Razzy,
starter.
rah.
Ah. All right. Well, as those
You guys wanna
goats
hear
on a
more,
dog.
pickup lines?
Yes.
Yeah, play us
There's
out with a few
whole
pickup
list
lines. Let's
here.
Play
end the
us off.
stream on some pickup lines.
Let's see. Oh, so many of these are Millennium Rod based.
Please.
But
Oh,
I
they
can't
would
use
be.
those. I'm Pegasus.
Yeah.
Wait, can you
Other-
give me the link to this?
I'm sure people have done more, but let me just post it in the stream because they are wonderful.
Oh, and Kuro, I was gonna say, live bait. The reason I left him in charge is because he's extremely reliable, and I'm just talking shit about him as a joke. I really mean it. Like I'm so grateful to him for taking over.
We love live bait. He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's a
Live
pretty
bait
good
is
guy.
rad.
Yeah,
Live
he's
bait is
done
a
a pretty
rad
good
dude.
job.
I love that this Tumblr reminds me of like 1998 internet so hard.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
All it
super
needs is like a 3D is like
terrible.
a GIF of Vegeta or something.
horrifically.
I'm a trap card, face down and ready for action.
I have
would
a
always
mind
use
crush
5D.
on you.
You're my field spell. Once I place you face up, all my attributes rise.
Pharaoh's soul took over my body, but your smile took over my heart.
I can screw more than just the rules, baby.
Ooh. I know you like 5Ds, but believe me, you only need my D.
My
Pharaoh's-
Millennium Ring says it vibrates from your Millennium Raw.
Oh man, I
What?
love this one.
Let's see what
Don't
happens.
fear losing your virginity to me. We'll just bring it back with Monster Reborn.
I'm the jack to your you say. I'll make sure you never stop coming to this city.
Fuck's sake.
See, I had to do my jack voice for that. You know, I'm quite skilled at handling cards. You want me to shuffle your deck?
I have an obelisk. You want to be its tormentor?
I'm not sure if that's sexy or just confusing.
Both.
It depends on lots of things.
Yep.
Pharaoh's soul took over my body, but your smile took over my heart.
I already read that one.
All right, we're already starting to repeat.
Yeah.
That. We're gonna lose track of which ones have or have not been used. So I think that's a good stopping point.
All right. Thanks for coming, everyone. Super Girlfriend Days tomorrow.
With a lovely time.
When are we planning on doing anything
Much
with Rift of Rain?
appreciated, y'all.
Yeah, have fun.
All right. See you guys tomorrow, I suppose.
See you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Take care.
Good night to all.
Have
You're
fun
a
doing
American.
whatever it is
You
people do.
wanna plant my flag?